would anyone's character like to recap what happened last session?
I got this. So last session, it was a week after the beginning of school, and so we were kind of like, all good. We knew our classes, we knew where to go, all that. And so Laura, this one girl, being a bitch the whole time, and she kept putting her hair on Meagan's character's desk.
Toni.
And that happened like the beginning of class, boring classes, blah 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 blah, math lab, blah blah blah. Field trip coming up. We're going pirates for the festival. We're gonna go help some pirates. So we turned in our, slips so we can go. And then on to our normal classes. I believe Meagan did some kind of hide and seek tag thing where she totally fucked up people.
To her getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Sydney played beautifully at her bard class, and everyone was jealous, for sure. And then I tried to do some paladin magic thing, but it didn't work at first. And then I did some praying to a goddess, and she kind of gave me a sign, so that was that. The next class is boring, and then free period was when it got good. Because when it got good, we were sitting around a table, just hanging, but she was there. Before that, I wanted to cut her hair, but Meagan was like, no, don't do it. So I was like, fine, I won't cut her hair. I tried pouring water on her, it didn't work, and then she accused me of pouring water on her, so I lied. And then she put mud all over me at the end of the period. So I was like, fine. And I took my ramen that I've apparently been holding the whole time, and I dumped it on her. And then she flipped out, and then we got detention. And Meagan thought I was dead. And then Sydney thought I was dead. And so then Meagan went to find the brother and be like, is she dead? And the brother was like, nah, probably detention. And then they were like, okay, so she's probably not dead. We hope. And then I come back and I'm like, I'm not dead. And then we go to sleep and Soren does the secret thing with me. And that would happen.
Alright. So, we're gonna cut it to the morning time of just after the last session. It's kind of early. A couple of your roommates have already gone to go to the showers or just start waking up. The alarm blares for everyone else to wake up. So, everyone is like now kind of groggy and bleary-eyed as the alarm then settles.
Is this like another time skip, or is it just the day after?
It's like the day after.
Okay, so yeah, I've been awake. I look tired as hell. I did not sleep much after that night, so I look hella tired.
Should we go for breakfast? Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
The answer is yes.
Alright, you guys make your way out to breakfast.
Yeah, because
all the students are also like following the line to either get to the showers or get to make their breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
The usual oatmeal is ready for any student. There's coffee and tea on hand for y'all.
Tea.
Dry cereal.
Oh my god.
Dry cereal is also there, but yeah, you guys can have it dry.
Hell yeah, why wouldn't I?
Crunch.
How you doing, Miria?
Myself?
Yeah. Yesterday was kind of an ordeal, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't feel great about what I did, but she honestly deserved it. So I don't feel horrible.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're out of detention.
How was that, by the way?
Yeah, what happened in there?
Not much, really. You're locked up in a cell with a magic barrier around it, so you can't really use your magic to get out. And no one can really get in without the lever being pulled at this big stand at the end of the hallway. So I was kind of just...
At least we know not to break the rules.
I mean, yeah, but at least I'm not dead like you guys thought I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Although, after I went to sleep, I had a really strange dream. It was weird. A figure I've never seen before in my life appeared in the dream, and there was bugs everywhere. It was actually quite terrifying.
Definitely sounds like a stress dream. Yesterday was pretty stressful.
Although I don't think it's that good, but I'll show you guys anyways.
Well...
Okay.
That looks like something my little brother would draw.
Yeah, I'd say my drawing skills aren't that great.
Demon bunny?
I feel like
not a bunny. Those are supposed to be horns.
Oh.
I feel like it gives off the right vibe. Yeah, the nightmare-ish. Very interesting.
Yeah, it was strange. To say the least. I've never had a dream like that before, so...
I've had some pretty odd dreams. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Although if it continues being a thing, maybe start being concerned. Just maybe.
But anyways, enough about me. How did you guys sleep?
I slept pretty well.
Eh. It's never great for me, but whatever.
Why not?
Well, okay. I don't know if you know. There's a thing with, like, elves where they don't sleep. They, like, go into a trance, right?
Oh.
For, like, I can't remember how long, 4 or 6 hours or so. And it's, like, it's not sleep. You're kind of aware, but kind of not. You kind of daydream. But you don't do that. You don't really hit that point until, like, later on. And I was stuck in this weird between stage of, like, real sleep and trancey sleep, and it's a mess. So
it sounds like a mess, to be honest.
About hitting 8 o'clock now.
Oh, that's right. We have classes and stuff, don't we? Let us go.
You start making your way down. You'll notice as you go down, specifically to Mira, you're getting a lot of, like, looks and glances from passing students. Because everyone's just kind of, like, taking a glance and then walking away.
Are people staring at you too, or is that just me?
First floor, left wing.
Dude, are they staring at just Miria?
Well, like, you guys are, like, adjacent, but they're mostly staring at her.
Oh. Are they, like, just staring? Are they whispering? What's going on?
If you want, you can roll perception to get more, like, insight to it.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Alright.
That's a natural one. I'm just, no.
Yeah, you do not gain anything.
I got a 6. It's a minus
perception
-1.
is -1.
Yeah,
you don't really gain
I got
anything.
nothing.
As everyone filters in, L'Oreal walks in. She immediately, like, looks at Toni and then at Mira and, like, glares at Mira before sitting right in front of you again, Toni, as she claimed this seat.
Yeah.
And more aggressively flips her hair.
Okay.
There's an air around her of just, like, annoyed.
I just don't look at her. I just stare ahead.
The teacher comes in, and since there was nothing much to announce, she just takes a quick attendance, although everyone seemed to have already been, seems to be there, and you guys have a little, like, moment or two before your next class, because there's not much. You got your announcements. More people go up to hand in their slips for their field trip, and others are starting to talk about the festival that is coming up close. You guys are free to just, like, hang in and go to your next class.
I'm going to my next class.
I would like to, keeping an eye on L'Oreal. What does she do with her phone? Like, is it just, like, constantly in her hand, or is there a point where it's like there's a specific bag or pocket that she puts it into? I wanna.
She's got it always in, like, her right hand texting, and she uses, like, a purse that she carries to, like, hide it from the teachers.
Okay.
And usually carries it. Sometimes if a teacher is, like, walking past in the hall, she'll slip it into a pocket of her skirt and then pull it back out pretty much
Okay.
immediately after they pass.
So it's in her hand constantly.
Pretty much, other than like the few moments of just like when a
Yeah.
teacher comes too close.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. E.
Class goes filtering in. Again, you don't have a test today because you already had one yesterday, luckily. Starting a new unit. Our Mr. Neil, hella boring, as usual. As he kind of just drones on with his class, he's just over on the chalkboard writing. L'Oreal, however, again sitting in front of Toni, is like sending like whispers, like just like to the person next to her, and then they'll lean and she'll whisper something, and it kind of is like spreading throughout some of the people in the class. Not everyone, but just a few people.
Can I try to hear what they're saying because they're right in front of me?
That would be perception.
Ooh, a good roll. A dirty 20.
You can definitely pick up Mirai's name.
Oh.
As well as just like words like stuff like just like expected of like a tiefling. And stuff like that.
Oh.
They're racist.
They're racist. Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
She's pretty much constantly glaring at Mirai. That's what she's mostly doing in the class. Of course, like someone on her phone doing that. Yeah, just like being on her phone. She's definitely not paying attention to class. It drones on and on. Mr. Neil does, when he's not like writing something or trying to wait for like someone to answer a question, although no one usually does, he does flicker his eyes towards both L'Oreal and Mirai.
Oh, right.
Right, he was the teacher.
Yeah, just like keeping it up and happy that you guys are already pretty separate in the classroom. Yeah, before going back to teaching. Class just drones on like this for pretty much the entire time. So you guys can go to the next class.
Perfect. Isn't that our like our entire training montage?
Yeah.
Most of classes are gonna go how they usually went. Of course, with the things of just like more people staring at Mirai and L'Oreal kind of just looking like a bitch.
I want to stalk L'Oreal to her special class if I can.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good for you, Meagan. Her class is in the same tower as yours.
Oh, okay.
It is one below yours.
Can you
so she gets off the elevator first.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's going first?
Me.
Alright. What would you like to start working on?
Do I necessarily have to work on like Bard's class things in this class?
Depends on what.
I wish to practice some of the stuff for the music class.
You can
That's
absolutely.
that's still music oriented, but
Yeah.
like I just want to remember more of like the piece I have to perform.
Yeah. Lonnie is like she's helped the music teacher create like the piece, so she's all for you for going at it.
Yeah, cool.
And would you like to roll an investigation to see how much you
Yes.
get from it?
I got a 7.
Some of the like you're getting the rhythm of it.
Woo! That's better than before. Let's go.
Yeah, you're starting to get the rhythm a bit more, so you're more in time than you were before. Got that? What's it called? The thing that goes like back and forth at like a
Metronome.
Yeah, metronome.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the metronome anymore. You're good at practicing that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to work on, or do you want to work on that still again?
I'm gonna try working on that again. Just spend the class on that because I'm nervous about it.
Go for it. Do another.
18!
Ooh, nice. You are really going at it, like getting that rhythm. You were like things just like starting to click in your mind, and you're able to like get the majority of the piece through. There's still little hiccups here and there, but you like are starting to actually nail the major parts of it. And so now it's just gonna work out like the finer details and all that, but you're making hella good progress now that you've got the rhythm down.
Let's go!
Heck yeah. You also see some of like your music classmates that are are also bards, also practicing on it or working on their own like bard specific magic for the upcoming festival. But some of them are doing pretty well. Some of them are like, eh. But all in all, everyone's having a jolly time.
Awesome.
Anything extra, or do we go to someone else?
Practice music theory.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to study.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, studying.
Right. Do we want to move on to Chelsie? Chelsie, what would you like to do?
Let me check. I'm gonna practice protecting people. I'm gonna use my shield.
Alright, so this dummy, instead of it just being like a still dummy, it is from amazing artificers able to just do like one slice attack with just a wooden-esque sword, just for practice. So it's going to take a roll and see if it hits. How much? So Shield of Faith, what is that?
A shimmering field appears around a creature of my choice, granting it 2+ bonus to AC for the duration.
The dummy, doing its one swinging motion, you call upon calling your face to Eldath. The moisture in the air starts to swirl around you and create like a thin barrier, and as the swing goes down on you, it hardens at the point of contact and it bounces off and away from you.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Divine Favor on Longsword.
Alright, go. Roll for an attack.
It was a 4. Wait, that was for damage. I have to roll for...
You have to roll a
attack,
d20.
Right? Yes, I'm so silly. Oh, it's even worse, it's a 1.
Alright, so as it bounces off, all that water that had protected you rolls around your weapon as you draw it. However, it's a little shaky after, and some of it ends up spilling onto the floor, and as you take a step to strike, you sort of slip on it and fall down.
Oh. Okay, then I get up after hurting myself. I guess so, I'll just randomly attack.
However, first, it's going to take a strike then. Alright, so you do fall, and as you get up, it kind of just whacks you on the shoulder and puts you down again.
Ouch. I've been whacked.
Now you can go for a strike.
Okay, I roll. So it's 8 + 3.
Alright, so you're able to get it. As you're hit back down, you roll, using your momentum, you roll back up, go for an upper slice, and you manage to slash it across of the torso of the dummy.
Yeah!
How much is damage?
7 for damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good for fucking damage, nice.
Let's go!
Alright, it's gonna take a swing at you. It goes, just from where you hit it, it goes, but since some of the parts that it needed to move are now not attached from where you sliced it, it drops the makeshift weapon and completely misses you. So now it's just doing the motions with out an arm or without the thing in its arms.
Okay, that gives me a chance to finish it off. I'm gonna go for its head.
Roll the hit.
14 + 3. Let's go.
You watch as the limb falls. You you dodge out of the way of the rolling thing. You go and swing and cut its face straight in half of decapitating it. The head rolls and falls to the side. Now gone. And of course its arms are still swinging, but it's a dummy. It can't really hit you with that unless you step in closer. Sweet.
Okay, well, I look around for the teacher now.
Mm-hmm. He's over on the third dummy, helping with one other person who's just like fucking like struggling. But he's like, yeah, like, hey there, lass. Anything you need?
I broke a dummy.
Oh. And he's like, pardon me one moment to the other student, and walks over. Yeah, I'm impressed. That's a great improvement from last class. Very, very good.
Is it gonna cost anything? I mean, aren't these pretty expensive?
Oh, no. Don't you worry about that. We can get just one of the teachers with a mending spell. It'll be all fine.
Okay. And I walk off.
Is there anything else specifically you want to work on?
I want to pray.
Alright.
I'm gonna pray. I'm sorry about yesterday. I mean, I don't usually lose my temper, but did you see what she did? I mean, we're supposed to protect people. I mean, I like to protect people. I don't know if that's what you do. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that. I just don't want people to judge me on that, but I feel like that's already happening. So at least I should apologize to you, and then you won't judge me on that. Also, if you sent me that nightmare last night, I'm sorry, I get it. I kinda deserved it, if it was you, you know? Anyways, just wanted to check up with you, and then I kinda just leave it at that.
Roll religion.
It's 14.
On your cheek, it almost feels like a hand, but it's like cold, like frigid, before the feeling fades quickly.
I just kind of like smile, and then I'm done.
Fair enough. Tonilia Bobelia.
Tonilia Bobelia. L'Oreal. We follow the same path.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to pay attention to what comes before Rogue, because she takes one step off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's right below yours.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so she was that red room right below.
Yes.
Would I know which class that is?
Just by like how some of the others are pretty obvious, you kind of like can deduce that one is sorcerer.
Okay. So a lot of my siblings and stuff would have gone there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I made it up to the top for the first time.
It is possible.
I know, this is the first time.
Bro.
So what would you like to work on, Meagan?
Or
Toni.
I don't know how I'd go about this, nor if it would be something, but if pickpocketing's an option.
Pickpocketing?
Yeah. I know it's a roguey thing, but it's also not very moral. I don't know if they teach it in the school.
They don't particularly teach it.
Okay, yeah,
However,
that would...
you can't just like
Self-practice.
do it.
I mean, true, but like...
The teacher will say like, although it's like not like what they would teach in school because of like morality.
But that's one of the things. Like,
but she does kind of say like it is a very useful skill if she could theoretically practice it with like taking like things that are not detrimental to a person. Like but she understands as like a fellow rogue that like it's part of the job.
It's fun. Yeah, I can practice on my siblings.
She's like technically giving you the like go ahead.
Okay.
As long as like you're not feeling important shit.
Yeah.
Just like you can yoink stuff off of anyone in your class. You know what?
I'll shelve that for now. I guess I would like to practice some of the like the weird whatever this climbing stuff would be considered.
So like like essentially
Yeah.
dexterity, acrobatics. And
Yeah, let's do parkour. That's it. I want parkour.
Yeah, roll some acrobatics.
6.
Yeah, you're making it far.
You.
Jonas, like every time you fall, is like, "You're right."
Yep.
All
Doing
right,
great.
you got it in you, kid. Just ask if you need some help.
Just rolling with the punches.
Is there anything else you particularly want to work on?
Challenge the ladders.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the ladders. Is this just another parkour-y type thing?
Would you like to roll another acrobatics?
Sure, just to see how terrible or well I do with this stuff. 19.
19. Oh yeah, you're doing
yeah,
good.
I don't think it's bad at all.
Yeah, you were doing
great.
much
You're
better at
flying
this.
through.
It seems like your balance on the like pole things wasn't as graceful, but like you using this ability with your hands and your feet on the ladder like area, like the scaling,
As I'm
definitely a
actually
lot
sucking at it.
smoother.
Tony's great at ladder parkour. I am not.
Yeah. you
Oh,
jump from
maybe
the
you're
top
supposed to
thing.
jump off?
Oh, I'm so good at
from
this.
there to there.
Totally legit. Oh, did it.
There you go. Climbing is
Uh.
more of a specialty of yours than the balancing.
Apparently, well, climbing trees, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess for a final whammy or so, I'll try lockpicking doors.
Yeah. There's also the lockers at the end you can lockpick.
Oh! You know what, yeah, let's do that.
Alright, roll to lockpick.
That is a math. 14.
At the lockers, like you got like some of the prongs, but you couldn't like quite wiggle the others, so it's still a lock.
How dare. Give up on this one, move one locker over, try this one.
Alright.
Dirty 20.
Now like think of like it's a different type of lock. So you just got like a different type. This
Ah,
one
yeah.
was just like somehow a little easier. It had like less prongs. You could like jam the thing and then click. It unlocks
Awesome.
for there to be like nothing inside, but still.
I will plant an apple inside and relock it.
Wait,
A
do you
prize
have
for the
an
next.
apple on
Yes, I do. A prize for the next person. Oh hell yeah! Yep. There we go. Hopefully someone finds it before it goes bad. Yeah.
you? Anything else you particularly want to do? I just kind of like
You know
getting
what?
close to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah?
For shits and giggles, I'll pickpocket a student.
Alright.
I'll try.
So other students are basically doing either like parkour. They're also picking locks or doing like the climbing. Some are doing like what you had done previously. In this hide and seek area.
Yeah. I'll look
Is
for.
there-
I'll look for someone who's kind of like off to the side, maybe taking a break or chatting with another person. Someone they're not doing too much, but they're still distracted. If that makes sense.
All right. Roll perception
Okay.
to find someone.
12.
12.
12.
You do see the one dragonborn talking to the teacher, as she was just like kind of just like asking for advice from her, and she's, you know, just talking about something probably relating to just like sneaking and like stuff like that. As he's been more into the like hiding area
Yeah.
and the parkour areas.
Then cool.
There's also a halfling kind of near the locker areas, but it's just taking a breather, drinking some water, and just taking it easy.
I think I will try to sneak up stealthily and slink behind the student that's talking to the teacher. And
Go for it, yeah.
yeah. Should I roll stealth? Or
If you're stealthing up to them, yes.
yeah, I don't want to be noticed, so I'm gonna try. Ooh, that's another dirty 20.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
You're all good on the end. The teacher does
I know.
is able to like kind of, but like she's like.
I'll give a smile and a wink and a small nod and just hold the finger up to lips like, yeah.
Yeah.
And just kind of sneak up behind. And I will try to pickpocket maybe like a dagger or something out of a pocket. Who knows? Whatever seems the most accessible and easy, but simple. That is a 21.
Oh yeah. You managed to like reach in and like take the dagger he has. Although like everyone practices with on each other with the like wooden ones, they do have like their own for if they just want to practice by themselves. Of like they can use their actual weapon. So you sneakily take out like just a plain silver dagger, like the most common one. Yeah.
Then I will kind of take a small step back and show the teacher from over the shoulder, like,
she's like. She's smiling while she's talking, and she's like a little confused, but like it's still listening to her as she's like giving him advice.
I'll wait for like just a natural pause in the conversation to tap him on the shoulder with like the butt end of the dagger, just gently.
Yeah, he looks.
And it's like, watch your pockets.
I'll
hand it back to him.
Like, wide open, and he like, takes it, looks down, looks up, and he looks down.
I'll smile, give a nod to the teacher, and walk off.
And she's like, giving out, like, she's like giggling at the.
Fuck yeah.
Heck yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think that concludes what I want to do.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, actually, wait, no, I have a plan. I completely forgot it. Yeah, when it comes to the end of class, I will, go down the elevators, and I guess I'll wait at the exit, I will wait at the bottom of the elevator for L'Oreal to come by.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm just gonna, be out of view.
Yeah. Alright, so L'Oreal comes, down 2 minutes after you do, and she's walking off with one other person that you vaguely recognize as one of the people that she's usually with. They're just a full-figured human, nothing really much in terms of characteristics, just kind of a plain average Jane.
Okay. I would like to basically throughout lunch or whenever the most interesting part is, I want to kind of follow L'Oreal. I want to stalk L'Oreal. And I want to try and be as subtle as possible, blending in the crowd, just staying like a student in the background that you don't really notice is just there along with everybody else. But I essentially want to watch how she interacts with friends, with strangers, teachers, whoever. I just want to get an insight to who she is outside of class and when not around people she already has a grudge against that I know of, right?
Yeah.
I want to. Who are you? I'm a watch. Yeah.
Do you want to roll some stealth?
Sure. 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
She does not notice you at all. I guess it would be an insight to just kind of gather who they are more as a person, their intentions, really that. So.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
As we go through, roll that.
Alrighty. Well. 14.
Alright, you can get the big, more obvious stuff. So when she's walking with that other person to the cafeteria, she's definitely leading them. They're just a step behind, and she talks really without turning her head, just kind of announcing things to her. The girl just nods and just a little dog essentially to her. And she doesn't move out of the way for anyone, and she more pushes through other people, getting upstairs. And she takes a seat on the top deck area of the cafeteria room. And she says there's a couple others who you've definitely just seen passing by around in the seats as well, and she's chatting, and whenever they make a comment that she doesn't quite agree with, she sneers before or scoffs, and you can take notice that when she's like bored, she'll like be on her phone and very much not paying attention to what they're saying.
Okay.
That's what you can gather.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Anyways, guys have some lunch. There's some there's the cup ramen, always served.
Oh yeah.
Or like microwave rice, all the good stuff.
I eat the ramen dry. As usual.
Are you okay?
What?
The food you eat is very odd.
I like the crunch. Can you blame me?
Well, I mean, if you eat quick, you still get that crunch with, like, actual wet. You get both if you eat quick, and it's not soggy.
Are you? What? Okay, I get, like, noodles being al dente, but, like, if it's still crunchy and wet, huh?
Like,
What?
I mean, like, if you make noodles and then just don't cook them all the way.
Why put the
Then
effort of
it's
cooking them at
crunchy.
all?
But then it's crunchy and you get that liquid. It's
But
best
I have
of
to-
both worlds.
I could just drink a glass of water and eat it dry like a brick, you know?
Okay, consider drinking a glass of boiling water and then eating it dry like a brick. And
Consider-
then sloshing powder.
No, consider. You have the glass of hot water, you put the powder in it, and treat it like a very fucked up Kool-Aid. And then you eat the dry brick.
Exactly. There we go. That's what you should do.
I'm not doing that.
Lunch, nothing much happens.
L'Oreal's
you're
not a
free to
good
do.
person. Don't tell anybody, but I stalked L'Oreal, like, a bunch today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause I don't know her, nor do I understand. But I'd like to try and figure out her reasoning, I guess? I don't know. But she's not a
Don't
good
feel like-
person. She's really
We already
not.
Oh, no. knew
that though.
Yeah,
I
but,
feel like I
like-
don't want to get to know her to begin with.
I
True.
mean, to be fair, being annoying isn't like an indicative of morality. It's just being annoying. And
Yeah.
like the goodest person ever can still be annoying to some.
Exactly.
But she's not just annoying, she's an actual, like, bad person.
I mean, you started it.
She's
She
From what-
started it.
from what I've seen,
Well, you
and just like
escalated it, at least.
from what I've seen from like essentially stalking her, it's like she's very much the center of her own world. The world revolves around her. You know, if it's not good
So
enough
the
or doesn't
typical
entertain or
popular
anything.
girl.
Yeah, I guess, but like I don't know. There's always more to people, right? Like I don't know.
I don't
From
know.
what I've seen, she's not a great person, but I'm trying to look deeper past surface level, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even like, you know,
Well,
around us she's not great because she already just doesn't like us, but like, you know, even around friends and strangers and so on and so forth, it's like, yeah, she's just rude, you know?
although I highly suggest not stalking people. I've already done some bad, so I guess stalking is less worse
It's
than
a
what
lot
I did.
More tame than what you did.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Following
Like-
okay. Following someone around in school.
She didn't know.
I wouldn't really consider that full on stalking. That's like if you're both going to the same school.
I did find out she is a
Oh?
sorcerer. She has the class
I
below
mean,
mine, so
magic.
that's
I
Yeah.
feel like I already knew that. I mean,
Yeah.
mud doesn't randomly appear on someone without
I mean,
some magic.
There's
involved.
many
Yeah.
there's many classes that
Mhm.
do magic.
Yes.
Mhm.
But I did not see her in the paladin class, so I already assumed she wasn't religious.
What? You do know people can be religious and not paladins.
R.I.P.
there
clerics.
Or
Yeah.
a cleric.
Yeah, there are gods
You know,
that aren't typically
I
kind
follow-
either, you know, so...
I
I
kind of
follow the god
never
of
thought
death
of
and
it
her
that way.
angel.
There's like a
I'm
trickster
and
god.
I'm a bard.
Isn't
I
there
guess
like a
I just
don't know.
thought when you're religious, you kind of follow your path into religion, into your work.
Not always.
Yes. But there's a lot of facets, you know, not all religions are typically very positive or helpful and stuff, you know. There are those that are like chaotic or trickstery or dark, you know, like they're not all set in stone as the one defined sort of true thing. There's a lot of facets. So
Yeah.
anything's possible.
exactly.
Yeah.
I guess.
It makes me think. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have thoughts and I'm not sure if they're just coincidence or if there's actually something there.
Well, we'll know after time, at least.
True.
I don't think there's enough information right now to form any sort of basis of a
Exactly.
theory.
Yeah.
I got bread.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Nom nom.
If you have more to do during lunch, go for it. If not, you guys can head to your next class. Magnus hobbles in as everyone else filters into. She's taking. Like everyone gets in there before she makes it to the front of the room. As she like waddles her way there. Again, kind of just like that time, she goes on about the war, and you're noticing a theme with her class of just specifically talking about one war that happened
PTSD.
from over 100 years ago.
This is her therapy.
And she just like recounts like her battle stories or just things that happened while she fought on the front lines, and how her comrades, were either saved or saved someone else, or who was lost and all that. Kind of lovely jazz from this woman. As she paces like back and forth from like one side of the chalkboard to the other, sometimes drawing like a little picture or like the area and where she was stationed when she was in the war. L'Oreal, in fact, does not sit in front of Toni.
Oh,
Oh?
that's new.
She's sitting beside Toni, behind Miria.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While she sits there, she's fucking glaring at daggers at Miria. She just, instead of like not even being on her phone, she's like just watching Miria.
No, I'm just staring forward.
I would like to keep an eye on her, if that makes sense, and make sure she doesn't do anything. Yeah, just from the corner of my eye, I'm just keeping a watch, if I can.
Nothing else is like too much apparent of just like other kids are just, whispering to themselves, kind of just like chit-chattering as quietly as they can to not like get Magnus to overhear of what they're doing, because they're mostly slacking off for her class because she's just rambling.
Mm-hmm.
If you need to do anything or go to the next class.
Well, it's history. I don't do much here. I'm leaving.
As you like get up and go, she roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's a 10.
Oof.
Oh.
So as you walk past her, she kind of juts out a foot, and you end up tripping on her leg and falling flat on the ground.
Ow.
Can I try and catch Miria? Would I?
Roll a dexterity. I guess, yeah, dexterity check.
Okay. 17.
So you manage, as like she's about to hit the floor, you like catch the back of like her collar, so she doesn't like slam face or something.
It's like, well, careful.
but you quickly pull her back up so she doesn't choke.
Yeah.
So, you kind of cough and splutter. She just like yanked on your like collar.
Careful.
Thanks.
Don't want to eat floorboard.
Yeah.
Alright.
L'Oreal kind of like smirking, kind of like looking down, and like, what a klutz.
Kind of look at her, then I walk off.
Yeah, she's still smirking.
Screw you.
She does like give a quick glance at you, Toni. Like just
Yeah?
a quick
Mm.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first, I guess.
Alright. So in your strategy class, it's more of a lecture today. Kind of just a review of how yesterday with the chess battles went. He's asking questions of what do you think you did better at, or like what should you strive for, and like how could you improve any previous battles. And everyone's kind of taking their turns of saying what they think they could have improved on and all that. He looks at you for your answer because yours like was bound to be like at least theoretically more interesting considering you challenged him in chess, but also just against the monk human that you challenged or went against as well yesterday.
I think maybe planning ahead more while I'm doing it. Often there's a time where you pause during the chess so the other person goes. And I could have planned more while they were taking their turns.
He nods, and he kind of has like a smile at your answer. Like, that is a very excellent point, and yeah, that's a great point for your style that you can improve. Great job. And it kind of just goes in another room for those who can answer. So with that, he then tells everyone to kind of write a more in-depth analysis of their games, of their chess games, and then for you to point out any strategies that you yourself use in your battles. Would you like to do like, I guess like an intelligence roll?
Okay. The 15.
Like pretty decently. It's not the best written, but like it's pretty good.
Yeah, let's go.
Nothing much else with that class, other than that. Is there anything else you'd like for that in that class?
I want to review the map here, because there's this big map. I'm
Yes.
guessing of our world.
Yes. If you do want to know the names, let's come to this other class.
Unknown Island doesn't have a name.
It does. It's just part of the country. Like that's part of the country.
Oh, it's part of
Escan-
Escania.
I did fuck up on like this country's name. I call it an S, but it's missing the S at the end.
Oh my gosh. Osney.
Otsune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're that one. And for the field trip, where are we going?
The river. It's gonna start at that dark or the black marker on the river, and you'll
Okay.
go down to a much smaller dot near the end of the river out to the ocean of South Doswang.
Okay.
Mm.
Back to my class. And I think I'm done there.
Sweet. Alright. Toni v. Avond, you go.
I mean, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Your Warforged teacher
Hey.
comes in and hands out sheets for how to set up a credit card. Yeah. And how to judge your price or what you want for your credit, how to build credit, and all that. He speaks, and that just actually like legit monotone robotic voice.
Yeah.
As he goes
Amazing.
on, and he asks everyone to fill out their sheet.
Mm.
Just give their own credit card application to the fake credit card company. Do you want to roll intelligence to see how well you do?
Sure, why not? That is 4.
No. You kind of fuck it up. You write some of the things in the wrong place, and you're asking for way too much. for what you're giving credit score is.
What do you mean I can't have $3 million? Surely that's viable.
Your credit score is 3
million. But that's great, right?
No, there's no emotion on his like emoting face, and just stare. You can feel a sense of like, gosh, oh, what is this kid? Before he like turns his attention away. Someone else. Anything you want to do in this particular class?
Commit credit fraud.
You roll sleight of hand.
That is a 19.
You swish your paper out with another.
Yeah. Just erase the name and write mine, you know? Change a few answers here so it matches my handwriting and rewrite them in. Yeah.
Oh my god! That's so realistic.
You're supposed to get a bump in your grade.
Hell yeah!
Anything else?
Nope.
Fair enough. Alright, time for Avond.
Almond.
Mendes.
Avalanche.
Oh man.
Oh man. So we back in the mine.
Benefit checks it over
Side to side.
God.
This task grueling one.
I heard almond and I was confused.
Is
You're
you.
Almond?
No, I'm Avond, not
Oh
almond.
man.
You're
Creeper.
Almond.
Oh man. So we back in the mines, gotta take me from side to side, side to side. This test's a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight, night. Diamonds tonight. I forget the rest.
What would you like to do for this class?
Canonically, in universe, perform Creeper Allman on my lyre.
You can surely try, but your music teacher's like, maybe practicing the piece that we would be.
Okay, fine. I'll practice the
festival?
piece some more for the festival.
You want to practice it or do you want to study it?
Study.
Alright, roll. Invest.
9.
9? You're filling in because you managed to get it like pretty good for the last little bit. Mostly just trying to nail those like little things. Some of it are a little tricky, but you're like whittling away at it. You're getting really close to it and like figuring it out. You want to just keep studying more, or do you want to like practice?
Practice now.
Alright, just because of the 18 from earlier, I will say you can roll with advantage for performance.
Okay, cool. Okay, 12, 18.
18? Ooh, you're doing pretty well.
I have a +6.
That is a lot. Yeah, no, you're playing pretty good. The teacher is like, he's looking a little stressed just because like he's like realizing how like the date is getting closer and closer to the festival, and hearing you play it, like you can see like he's like, oh my god, someone's got it. Some of the other kids, particularly ones that you know like are in your bar class, they're like, yep, as expected. Like, cause, like they were the ones who witnessed you doing that natural 20 performance. So they're like, yeah, this makes sense.
The prodigy.
And the other band kids who aren't in the bard, they're like, whoa, this is hitting pretty good. Like, this shit slaps.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to ace this performance.
Do you want to do anything more, or do we want to go to free study?
Free study.
Free study.
Okay.
Pig room, pig room, pig room,
Pig room, pig room, pig room.
The room where everything went wrong.
I'm stepping around where that circle flashed on the floor just because. And heading back to the back desk.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I hope your class went well.
Yes. I committed credit fraud.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't. How?
Well, you see, we were practicing credit card things, and I wasn't getting it, so I just fraudulently switched papers with someone who seemed like they were.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I just practiced my song I'm going to be performing at the festival.
Ooh, how's that going?
There's some parts that are a little rough, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Awesome.
Mr. Neil, instead of sitting at the desk doing Sudoku, he's actually sitting over here. Or not sitting, he's standing like over where this item frame is.
Oh.
And he's leaning against the wall doing Sudoku. Yeah, L'Oreal taking this essentially the same sheet she took last time, and with her gaggle of other people with her, and they're chatting away.
Yeah.
Everyone else that's in your usual homeroom gang is there. Essentially, all the classes that are not like your elective and class specific, you guys all share the same schedule.
Makes sense.
So, when you stalked L'Oreal,
Yes.
did you hear anything about me?
Yeah. Nothing good. I can't remember what class it was now, but in one of the classes where she sits right in front of me, she was spreading whispers. Which class would it have been? Math, I think. Or one of those. I don't know. She wasn't saying anything kind. She was making honest, racist remarks. No. Yeah, yeah. She's absolutely spreading rumors about you.
Not that I'm used to that. I didn't expect her to slope that low.
Yeah. If you're gonna insult someone, not the appearance.
Yeah.
Pick literally anything else, because insulting your appearance, what does it say about you? It doesn't. No.
Well, stereotypically, we're supposed to be more angry.
Fuck the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Stereotypically, I'm supposed to be some prim, proper nerd, but no.
You definitely do not seem like such.
Nah.
No offense.
None taken.
Have you seen your brother lately?
Oh yeah. Did you ever visit him again?
I mean, not since yesterday. Yeah, no, I haven't, no. Not today wasn't a focus.
How many siblings do you have?
Six?
Oh,
Hold on.
You sounded unsure.
Because I can't remember. What's my note?
Do you have that big of a family?
Yeah. Where the fuck is my notes? I found it. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6. Yeah, I have 6 siblings. 3 older, 3 younger.
Weirdly enough, while you were thinking about that, your voice seemed a bit farther away.
Yeah, I was just sinking into my mind. I had to, there's so many. I just get so confused. Yeah, I am dead center middle child. But yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an older sister to 1. It's a lot smaller of a family.
Yeah. And you're an only child, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like?
Yeah, what is it like?
It's alright. I mean, I basically have siblings. I mean, I teach the little ones at our church about
That's
our
neat.
goddess and such. They come around every weekend and such to learn about our goddess. Just like a little class.
That's cute.
I used to, at least. Now I'm
here. But they were raised in very religious families, so.
Oh. Who do you follow?
I follow Soren.
I've never heard of that one before.
Wow. Soren.
Eldath. Eldath.
Oh, neat.
Yes.
What are their ideals?
They represent peace and waterfalls.
Oh, sweet. That
Yes.
sounds wonderful.
Yes. Which is why I tend to lean towards peace, but I guess we all slip up once in a while. I try.
I mean, you're allowed to have fun every once in a while, but you know.
I don't think what I did was fun, more of
Nah.
blind rage.
But, do you know what is fun though?
What?
Okay, I learned something new in class today. So,
Okay.
like, if you look to the far corner, see the far painting in the corner there? Right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pickpocket Miria.
No!
Okay, wait. Okay, so...
I can roll against
let's-
this, right?
Yeah, Miria's perception against the sleight of hand from Toni.
Okay.
I think you're gonna be fucked.
Ooh.
I got a 9.
I got my sleight of hand. It is a 14.
Aw.
You don't fucking notice. What are you yoinking?
Okay.
I'll yoink like a notebook or something, whatever's the easiest out of your pocket or whatever.
Textbook.
Here you go. There's a notebook.
Yeah. See that painting back there?
Yeah.
Okay, now look back. Ta-da!
What? I didn't even notice.
That's the
Oh,
point.
Wow.
I didn't
Impressive.
read anything. I hope.
No, I didn't. Don't worry.
I like from a Avond's perspective, you get Miria to look over and then reach into her pocket and pull out a notebook.
You saw everything.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. What was that?
That's harmless. Anyway, that's what I learned. Don't think I was supposed to, but I did anyway.
Well, I can't exactly do what I learned on you, or else you would get very hurt.
Oh, fighting!
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, took it out. No. Arm wrestle?
Arm wrestle? Okay, let's do it. Okay. We my arm out, and we arm wrestle.
Contest strength.
What? I'm terrible. That's 19.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, I got a 7!
Toni made it.
Freaking get bloody.
Toni like slammed unexpectedly.
Oh shit. I'm stronger than I
Ow,
thought.
ow, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Wrong.
I'll just gently pat the back of your hand. I didn't mean to do that hard.
I want a rematch.
Okay.
I got a
15.
17.
Ah, you
Ooh, I
win.
won this time.
Good job.
Well done,
See, I
well
was just a
done.
bit rusty. I was rusty.
Gotcha,
so-
gotcha. Warm up round. Do you want to arm wrestle? Avond?
Avond?
Oh yeah. Wait. Sorry.
Would you like to arm wrestle?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah!
Strength, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What did you roll?
I got a 0. So you see, I rolled an at 1, and I have a -1 strength.
You like go up and like
Oh my
even
gosh.
just like the grasp of the hand, like Tony's holding a lot tighter, and you just like fold.
No, no.
I'll just very gently tilt the hand over, not even like.
Yeah, I put all my effort into trying to move your hand, and it doesn't even budge.
a single bit, and then you just gently lower my arm.
You'll get better. Takes time.
I
Takes
don't think I'm good at this. Sorry, Toni.
You know,
Tried at least.
over time of carrying, you know.
I want to try against you.
Okay,
Come on.
and we roll. I got a 13.
I got an 18. Let's go. I win.
And I got
We both struggle against each other, but I triumph.
You use your other arm.
I use my other arm.
Ron, I don't think both arms are supposed to be used, but you know what, I'll give you this one.
I did it though.
Congratulations.
I did it.
Yay.
That was really fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So, since the festival will be coming up, we're kind of going to go through some bits and pieces anyone wants to, like, or what they think their character would do in the time of just, like, flashing forward for the next, 2 weeks, just before the festival. Anything you want to, like, work on and stuff like that, or, like, if you guys need to, like, roleplay some stuff, or just anything.
Would I have mastered the song by then?
Roll at advantage.
Through many days of study.
Performance.
23.
Yeah, you fucking nail it. Yeah, you're clearly, like, definitely one of the best right now.
Awesome. So yeah, I mainly spend the time doing that and then practicing a few just of my own songs in the meantime, just to keep busy, and then just try and not stress over the eventual festival.
Honestly, your performance has, like, given the teacher the face, and that will succeed.
I want to find Tony's
Like, thank
brother.
God.
Okay.
I'm going to find your brother.
Cool.
Do you want it to happen during the school day, or, like, after hours, or when do you kind of want to...
After hours would probably be the best.
How do you go about searching for him?
I guess we go to the dorms. I'm not going to tell
Oh my
Tony
gosh.
about this.
Interesting. Cool.
You don't know where his dorm is.
This way. Knock, 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 knock.
Opens up is the
Yeah.
monk from your strategy class.
Hey, I don't know if you happen to know where the older students stay?
Thank you. I need to reset my spell.
He gives, like, has, like, a look of, like, thinking, and then he kind of gestures with one hand, like, pointing upwards, meaning, like, upstairs.
Okay, thanks. I go. Knock, 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 knock.
A, like, dwarf student opens the door. Hello?
I'm looking for a student named Toni. Do you know where he stays? Oh, not Toni! Not Toni!
Aelin.
Aelin!
Yeah.
I'm looking for Aelin!
I don't know no Aelin, but this... Do you know what year he is?
No.
I don't know any Aelins in at least year 2, so can't help you here, my dude.
Right, I'll ask someone else. Knock, 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 knock.
One second, let me just... Like,
Oh boy. We in for a ride.
He opens the door, like, shaggy hair. Like, yeah?
I'm looking for an Aelin.
Don't know any Aelins, at least in these dorm areas.
Right, where's the next grade up?
Usually, like, 3rd, 4th years are, like, the ones, further up.
Right, and where would that be?
Just go into the main, like, foyer area and up the stairs.
Right.
Alright. Chill, I guess.
Knock, 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 knock.
Like, a very jockey, like, human opens the door, like, y'all?
I'm looking for Aelin.
Sorry, bro, but, like, I think, I don't really know that dude.
Thanks. Okay, knock, knock, knock.
Another very jockey bro opens the door, but he's, like, in, like, reverse colors.
What?
like like the other one had like blonde hair, this one has like black hair, one has blue eyes, one has brown eyes. Like essentially just like swapped color palettes. Like yeah, broski.
I'm looking for an alien.
Sorry, bro. Don't know that guy.
Alright, okay. Not here. Up more. What's this? Knock, knock, knock.
One, like two people kind of like go to the door. They're like, yeah.
Alien? Alien
No.
around? No? Okay.
No, we don't got an alien.
Okay.
That was happening literally the day after.
The alien would be in water, so we're gonna avoid that one. Knock, knock, knock.
Help, elf. Open the door.
Hey! I'm looking for an alien. Do you know him?
Again.
Again.
You're in the wrong. This is the fourth year. You need to go to the other like side. That's where more of the third years are.
Right, okay. Other side of the school, I guess. Oh, wait.
Turn around.
this
No,
side?
turn around.
Oh,
That's the
the
females. Other doorway. No, upstairs. Just go straight past Toni. Just go straight through. Look at the book. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Any questions or concerns, please seek this.
Going this way.
Oh, this one! Ready! Knock! Knock, 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 knock!
Oh, no one answers that door.
No, okay. Knock, knock.
If you remember the person from that Aelin was like seen walking with when Toni stopped him, opens the door and
Is Aelin in here?
Yeah, he's just studying over there.
Right, can I come in?
He turns around and like asks like, "Hey, is it okay if like someone wants to speak to you? Can they come in?" And you can kind of hear like an unsure like, "Yeah." Yes.
Hi, Aelin! You don't know me.
No, I don't.
I'm Toni's friend. I just came here to talk. Because
Oh God, what have they done?
well, I mean, I want to know more about you. Let's learn more about you and you and Toni's relationship. How are you guys?
He's kind of like so unsure of just like your because they just like fart in here. He's oh my god. I mean, like why do you need to know?
I just, I've never had a sibling before, and I was wondering what was having a sibling is kind of like, I guess.
I mean, they can be very annoying.
Is
A
Toni
little
very annoying?
Depends. Like they could be a little bit rebellious, and we haven't talked all that much recently.
Okay, cool. Also, I came here for a different reason. Do you know L'Oreal? Does she have a
No.
sibling?
I do not know this person, L'Oreal.
Shit, I don't know her last name.
I mean, the first name doesn't sound all that familiar, so no.
I'm just wondering if there's like, kids, higher up that kind of have like an attitude, maybe female, that you get bullied by. I'm just seeing if she has like a sibling. Maybe it's a male. I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
By the way, are
give
you
me
the
a
person
list.
that like went to detention?
Okay, you got me. That's me.
Can I ask what for, since you're asking me all these questions?
Oh, L'Oreal is the girl I'm looking for her sibling to find more information on her and her family, and maybe why she's a bitch. And I spilled ramen on her.
You, like, accidentally?
On purpose.
Oh.
She was messing with your sibling, so I kind of like, I didn't like that because Toni's kind of my friend. And so I was like, I asked her politely to like not, and then she didn't, so I kind of, spilled ramen. Well, at first I tried to pour water on her, and then she put mud on me. And then I spilled ramen on her.
She's messing with Toni, right?
Yep.
What does she look like?
What does she look like?
Blonde.
Long
like
hair.
platinum blonde hair and like white, nearly gray skin and like bluish gray eyes.
Angelic
I repeat that
almost.
exact same thing
And first year, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
same year as us.
He kind of like stares forward, pushes up his glasses. I can see what I can get on her.
Right. I just need to know if she has a sibling, and then if we can go from there. I mean, that would be
Don't
great.
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. You would just come back to me. Do you know where Toni's dorm is?
No, but it's fine.
I actually write down the dorm number and I hand it to him. Well, if you change your mind, there I am. So, yeah, thanks.
He nods and like just like puts the paper to the side.
Okay, and I'm out.
All right. Anyone else want to do a thing?
I've got a couple ideas.
Ooh.
Oh, Toni.
First off, at some point, I guess pretty soon, I would like to ask, Miss Elderbridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. What exactly, like, the rogue sort of part of this whole festival? Like, what do they do during that? Right? What should be the focus for me for that sort of thing?
She goes, well, so unless you're like in a particular class that like does something, like the music class does something, there's like the fashion, like the armor making classes, they usually like make a bunch of things to like sell, but there's main games that are split into the years so that students get to show off their abilities to the public.
Okay.
So most of the time us rogues were usually one of the ones participating in these games. Depending on the type of game, they change every year. We can either do really well or not as great, but it's all up to fate.
Okay, good to know. I would like to attempt to stalk L'Oreal another time to I just want to try and get an insight on her. Like beyond surface level if I can. I think let's go right after like the end of final class. Stalk her like towards dorms and stuff, I guess. Actually, yeah, I want to figure out what dorm she's in too.
Oh yeah.
Because that would be interesting.
Right. So she and her posse exit, but once they get to the stairs, half of them split up, and her and like two others, they actually go down the stairs to the foyer. And she's doing the usual thing of like her leading the way, and doing what she does. And they exit. Not all the students live in the dorm. She is some of the few that don't stay here. And so she gets picked up in a very nice car.
Oh.
And leaves. And while her other friends, they go about, they're either walking to their home or getting a ride as well.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know. And then alongside that, I stalk and attempt to get like insight on who she is. Insight? Yes, please. I want to try. I want to know. What the hell's my insight? 19.
Woo!
Yes.
Ooh. Alright, so as you're kind of stalking behind her, you can kind of like peer at what she's kind of doing on her phone. She's looking at some of the pictures and showing some of the people like pictures of just like cute outfits or something. And then she swipes over a photo of her looking a little younger, and what you can possibly gather are her parents and a younger sibling in the dad's arms. And her face kind of like mirrors before she swipes away to a different photo before going back and, you know, talking just like, you know, about like literally nothing to her gaggle. All the talk you also now pick up, it's just really like artificial. There's like nothing of substance in these conversations. It's almost like part of it is like, it's more almost performative.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you gather.
I'm sorry, what was the word you said? Well, like her expression went, was it
like a sneer, like a grimace.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you. Interesting. One thing that's been in the back of my mind, and I don't know if I should commit to it or not, but I think
Commit.
I think I will.
Come
One
on,
of these one moment, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. One of these moments of I don't know, just a moment where I can kind of catch L'Oreal either between classes, after class, whatever, just a moment that I can kind of catch her, preferably on her own, but I can do if she's not.
You could probably catch her when she's leaving her sorcery class, considering none of her friends seem to be like immediately sorcery, but you can probably now from stock here figure out that one of her friends is in the like fighters class, which is below hers. So there is like a bit of a moment in the elevator if you can like catch the same elevator where like if she's like alone or before her friend gets to her. But if you if you want like her friend to be there, or, like you can catch them just like as they ride down.
I mean, I guess the friend can't. It's not. It might take a bit because I want to talk to her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess when the moment's convenient, I'll try to catch her attention and.
Shit about to go down.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh.
Well, we'll see. Yeah. L'Oreal.
She like didn't quite like recognize your voice at first, so she turns and looks, and then when she sees you, she like ugh, yeah.
I wanted to apologize.
No.
She actually like her eyes widen a little in surprise, like what?
I wanted to apologize on kind of on the behalf of Miria and also myself for what happened in free study the other day. It shouldn't have happened. I don't know. I feel like
just like staring like she's not really, she's like she doesn't quite, or like she didn't expect it at all.
Yeah. It shouldn't have gone down. I feel like we've gotten on a very wrong foot, and although Miria would have to apologize on her own accord, I wanted to apologize myself for feeling partially at fault for what happened. I should have done something. I could have stopped her. I could have tried harder, and I didn't, and you didn't. It shouldn't have happened, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want her actions to necessarily reflect on us as a total, as a whole, and I feel like we've really gotten off on a wrong foot, and I want to extend an olive branch of a sort. Yeah. You don't have to accept or forgive or any of that. That's not what I'm asking, but I had to say something. Yeah.
Her mouth is agape, and she kind of stutters, or it's like, she's really torn, as her friend is like kind of just watching the ordeal. You can see like the conflict in her eyes when you like pretty much sincerely apologize. And it kind of takes her a second before she can like gather her thoughts. She's like, okay, well, she's still at a loss. She's like trying to find the words, but like she like can't. And her face is like kind of getting blushed because she's like a little flustered at this like sudden thing.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. It's okay. It's just I wanted to let you know. And yeah, Yeah. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And I'll leave unless she stops you or so.
She doesn't stop, but she's like, still like wide-eyed.
Yeah.
She watches you. Like leave.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. That'll. Yeah.
I think I have 2 more things I want to do.
Okay.
Okay, one thing. During this time period, have I had any more dreams?
It depends a little. However you say you've been this week.
I still think about the L'Oreal thing sometimes, and I kind of still regret it. I've been talking to my goddess more recently, but I haven't really been starting problems with L'Oreal. I've kind of stayed away from her.
All right. So you haven't gotten any dreams of like that again. However, in some of your dreams, you do hear just like even in like normal like crazy weird dreams or just like nothing's happening dreams, you do hear this like ethereal woman's voice just kind of faintly yelling like in a very concerned way at night like in your dreams. But you can't really understand what she's saying.
Okay.
There's also though when you do think about that incident wherever you are, you do hear like either see or hear a little fly.
Oh no.
It's buzzing around.
Oh no.
Like it's a physical fly. Just one. And like occasionally when you think about it.
Then the last thing I want to do is I actually want to search to see if I can recognize like anyone that looks like L'Oreal. Like similarities. Like could be a sibling during like lunchtime. Because that's when everyone like gathers.
Do what's it called again? A perception check.
Okay. I got a 6.
You do kind of see like someone that could resemble, like if you squint hard enough.
And where is that like school? Where's that person?
She's sitting over where their Nautilus shell is.
And I make my way over and I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question?
It is a 4th year girl. She does have like pretty like dirty blonde hair and a little tan skin. But she's also an Asmir, from what you can tell, and she has a scar that runs from her cheek down to her neck, and it's pretty wide in the middle. She turns to you. She's like, "Yes."
Do you know anyone named L'Oreal?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait. Actually.
Oh, yes?
I explain what L'Oreal looks like again, and I'm like, do you know anyone that looks like that, but older?
I'm not too familiar, but I'm sorry, I haven't.
Right. And I guess since I don't find anyone, that's where it ends.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Next session, the festival shall start.
Woo!
Yeah.